Ahoy, mates!
Hello!
Welcome aboard Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas.
Ooh, we're sailing again.
Yeah! For this video, we'd like to give you a tour of our accommodations. Interior room? Yes, but with a twist.
Oh, we didn't plan that. It's like one brain.
So yes, we'll show you the twist at the end. You probably might be able to guess what it is if you're familiar with how these ships work and how they're laid out. But if not, stay tuned for a surprise. For now though, let's begin the tour, show you the rest of the room. We're really excited about these accommodations. We have some things to talk about at the end too with it, that you guys specifically have been asking us about. So this is for your benefit, as well as ours.
We are doing some travel research here for you.
That's right. So let's get to it. Join us on our tour. All right, we are up on deck 6. This particular room, 6605. Also, we mentioned this in our day 1 vlog, but if you do the app check-in and you're always wondering like where to get the room keys because they just scan your phone when you get to the port and then they just send you right to the ship, it's going to be tucked in a sealed envelope right there behind the room number placard.
So as long as it's still sealed, just open it up and your key cards are in there and you're good to go. If it's opened, go talk to somebody because it's been tampered with.
Oh no. Let's enter 6605 though. Welcome to the digs. More of that in a moment.
This way first.
This way first. We'll work our way into the room. So here we have our standard stuff on the back of the door about safety instructions and your assembly station for muster drill, or if there is an emergency in the unlikely event that there is one. You do have your peephole, of course your magnet, sleeping off the adventure, don't disturb, or out catching thrills, please make up my room. You just put that on the outside of the door to let your stateroom attendant know your preference. This is a glow-in-the-dark dot, which I always think is kind of cool, because if you had loss of power or whatever, or if you just had all the lights turned off and you need to know how to get out, that will help you find that. And then of course, your deadbolt lock right there. Then we have the light switch. This one controls the light up above the door here. We have hooks, can hang some things up as a breakfast menu, and there's usually like a drink menu too. This is just the breakfast menu. This light switch, oh, again with this royal.
The crux of the bathroom light.
This is the bathroom door. So you would have to come in, enter here, but the light switch is over here. So every time you go in to go, oh, and it's off and I gotta come out and what can you do? So this is for the bathroom though, and then this is just a little cutout for the door handle to go inside of when you open the door without gouging the wall. This life jacket symbol also glows in the dark, so you can find those in the event of emergency. Kind of the old style closet doors here, but I kind of like it. Opens up. We do have the small hanging rod, maybe like for belts or something like that right on the door. This one does not have anything on the back side of it. But then we have these cool shelves. You don't always get these. So a little bit of the safes right here. 2, 3, 4, and 5 going down. And then we have these 2 bars that flip up and down if you need those for additional hanging space, as well as our standard hanging rod with clothes hangers, pants hangers, and then your laundry service information if you need that. And there's even a shelf up here. Little tiny guy. Put something up there.
I feel like the closet storage is good.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing because there's not a ton of storage in the other parts of the kitchen.
No,
so
you're right.
You don't have to utilize the closet.
Make use of it. And of course your PFDs are right there inside, as the placard indicated on the door. Whoa. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. We come inside, we do have some hangers on the back of the door. Step inside, we have our shower with our Royal Caribbean circular doors. Oh, wow, that's loud. A clothesline, pull that, comes across and connects back there. Removable shower handle. This is adjustable as well, so this will slide up and down like that. Or you can just take it off if you want to hold it and use it as such. Have a soap holder here. The conditioner and shampoo 2-in-1 is in this dispenser that's mounted to the wall. Have a handle and then another holder, another little shelf there as well with the water controls and the drain down below. Sometimes there's like a little rod that goes across right there. Like we'll tuck like water shoes up in there.
I always think of it as like a foot peg for like shaving.
Yeah.
But which is probably not what it's actually used for, but it doesn't have it.
No,
Oh,
Not in here.
I actually found that very useful.
Oh, womp womp.
And there's the little foot pig.
You knew. Oh, this is fun. Up above, we got like some shell design on the lights here. So then we have the toilet and like additional shelf and hanging space here. Towels on the towel racks. Washcloths, soaps. We have our cups up mounted on the thing. Oh, should note that these rooms are double occupancy. That means 2.
2
no
only.
more.
That's right.
1 you can do. 2 you can do.
3, no go.
No
4,
go.
you gotta be kidding me. 5, get out of here.
Only 2 cups mounted there. That's why. This actually does pop open on the mirror though, and there's additional shelving inside. Just on that side though, because obviously you have your cups here. Sink in the middle, and as we see the area mirror. Down below our paper and disposal cans, additional towels, all that fun stuff. Pretty standard Royal Caribbean bathroom.
Yeah, it's in good shape though.
Yeah.
It's very clean, smells very clean. There's like a couple scuffs, but
minor.
Very, very minor.
Like,
it looks.
This is the trash. I mean, this comes out, so it's just where they've been taking that in and out that it's worn the paint there. Other than that,
It's not a lot. I think it's in very good shape.
this ship was I think the first ship to receive Royal Amplification,
Oh, yeah.
the upgrade process that Royal is doing to several of their ships as we speak, and that was done in 2008. So this did kind of get, rebuffed a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is not a new room.
No.
And this hasn't been gutted. I mean, this has just been maintained and cleaned.
And
So
you'll see with the decor and stuff, like it's maybe like a little dated. It's not like as modern as maybe our Navigator and Mariner room tours, which I'll link those just to give you an example. But they're not as modern as those, but everything's in good shape.
yeah, it works.
Yeah.
So when we come out of the bathroom, we have our fun favorite full-length mirror right there on the side. Thermostat's actually tucked up there, usually kind of right when you come in, but actually that one's over there. We have the 2 bedside wall lamps that do have reading, if you'll flip that. Spotlights, bada boom, on that side and this side as well. That light switch will control the cabin lighting, as does this one tucked behind the TV. This is an adjoining, sorry, I kind of know we're jumping around here, but just to point out, this is an adjoining door. If you wanted to have multiple parties, and connect the 2 rooms, you could do that. We're not traveling with anyone, so that's separated. And we do have the bedside little tables. This one has the phone on it, of course, and a pull-out drawer with the little cubby space down below. And then same on this side as well. Table, pull-out drawer, cubby space down below. And as per the usual with Royal Caribbean, this is what they call the Royal King, but it can be split into the 2 twins.
Yeah, and usually what they'll do is they'll take these end tables and put them in between the 2.
Yeah, they'll take both of them together in the middle. Chelsea's sitting on the couch, so that's nice. Not a pull-out, obviously, because how many does it sleep?
2.
2. So we're not gonna have a pull-out. We're not gonna have any Pullman bunks, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So this is just a sitting sofa here with our glass. Ugh, I don't like glass. Glass table, trash bin down there, and then kind of like another couch. Doesn't have a full back on it.
Right.
Next to these mysterious curtains.
Now, why would there be drapes just up against a wall?
Stay tuned because we're not ready yet.
We're not ready. Wait till we're ready.
Well, let's turn around and finish the rest of the room. We'll get to it then. So, of course, this is our desk and vanity area. Gotta pop this guy open here for this little guy in here. Our little refrigerator, which is not cold at all.
And it doesn't have a freezer, does it?
No. No freezer space, no little like freezer rack. Chair, of course, pulls out, and we do have a little, oh, look at this little drawer with the hair dryer tucked up inside there. It barely fits. This is not a drawer, that's just built in like that. We'll have all of our paperwork and literature, cruise compasses and things like that placed here on the desk most of the time. This light switch controls the lights here for the mirror. We have the 230 volt plug here, the old data telephone lines that I don't think anyone really uses anymore. And then the announcement channel, volume, if you want to control the volume for when they announce things over the ship. And then 2 120 volt standard plugs right there. Now the mirrors on the side actually open up. To give you an idea, it's not even my finger.
Oh my goodness.
I'm What are you gonna put in here? A pen? But then you can't close it. A watch, maybe?
Oh no.
Some rings?
I guess if you put your phone in like this.
A feather?
This is a little silly.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
No,
it's not even close.
It's not bigger than a pin box. It's not bigger than...
How about this side?
Oh, you're working with the same kind of thing?
Same thing. Well,
like
that's
literally,
bizarre.
if you put your phone up straight like that. Okay. But...
That looks ridiculous.
I don't know why you would make that choice.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. But...
Yeah, not gonna get too much out of that. But
there's something.
It's there. I guess, okay, I will say maybe... like makeup or something. Like you could line up your makeup.
Sure.
I'm just trying to give you something.
How about we talk about the mirror?
Okay.
So we had the full-length mirror over there, and then just the standard regular mirror. Actually, it's pretty big though.
It's pretty bright.
And
too.
yeah, well, I was going to say well lit. So
yeah,
people will like that when they're getting ready. 2 small shelves down there, kind of like triangular shape, and then this back to the adjoining door, and then we have 1, 2, 3 shelves up above the TV, which is actually very hot. This is an older TV, I can tell because of how thick it is, but it does come out, pivot, swivel. It does not tilt, but it pivots and swivels, so you should be good to go there. But yeah, those are pretty large shelves right above it, and then down below we have some drawers with tissue and stuff, kind of the old style, just a little cutout for the handle. So
yeah,
interesting.
This is definitely, I feel like this is the least amount of drawer space we've had.
And I think because double occupancy.
I guess that makes sense. But they're very tiny drawers. I mean, I feel like it'd be like 2 pairs of your shorts and the drawer would be completely filled.
Yeah. So we'll see when we unpack for this week-long cruise.
I mean, I think it's going to be fine for us because we don't pack a lot.
No, we don't.
But if you are a big packer, if you like to bring a lot of things with you, you might feel, even with 2 people, you might feel like not enough storage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind. Now, the curtains behind the couch. It is not the ocean. I can tell you that. This is technically an interior room.
Ready?
Shazam! What? Welcome to the Royal Promenade of Independence of the Seas. See everyone going down? They're walking through.
So the reason why it's called a promenade room is because this area of the ship is called the Royal Promenade. It has a lot of shops, it has like some food establishments, things like that. They do nightly entertainment out here, and it's called the Royal Promenade, and that's why it's called a promenade view room, because you're viewing this here promenade.
Yeah, so this room in particular, we're looking across from Ben & Jerry's. We can see Sugar Beach and the collection store, as well as this bridge where they're performing currently, which I'm going to get back to that in just a minute. But say hello to our Cal friends over at Ben & Jerry's, who we have named Jen and Barry. We like that. So no, this is cool though. You get to look at this, and so it's, you know, not an ocean view. This is an interior room, so it's going to be priced accordingly, but it gives you something to look at instead of just being stuck inside 4 walls.
I think this is a really good option. I'm glad Royal has done this, because we've heard some people, like clients, saying like kind of like, I'm a little too claustrophobic to be in an interior room, but an ocean view or balcony may be too expensive for me. So this is kind of, you get to meet in the middle a little bit.
Yeah, several of our clients and viewers have asked about these promenade view rooms, saying we're worried about noise because it's just a big glass window right here.
Yeah.
And we said, we don't know, we've never done it. That's why, part of the reason why we're on this cruise, but definitely why we chose this type of room.
We tried to pick the promenade view room that we thought would be the loudest.
Hence, this is the bridge where they perform. So they have like a kind of some reggae music going on right now. They'll have, you know, disco parties, stuff like that. They'll have the midnight balloon drop sometimes, different things. So because we figured out by looking at the map that this was right next to that bridge. So we wanted to, you know, what we thought would be maybe the noisiest room, and let you guys know. So we'll just be quiet for a sec. I'm going to assume you guys can hear that.
Right. I mean, we can hear it very clearly.
Bass. If you don't like bass, because I can't really hear, until I get like right up on the window, I can't really hear the melody of like the keyboard or the guitar really, but I can hear the drummer when he hits the bass drum and the toms, and I can hear, like, I think there's a bass player, and that's coming through pretty strongly.
So far, and this is our first day, so we'll have a better assessment of it as we go. But if they were playing this, like while you're sleeping and you're a light sleeper, I think this would bother you.
Yes.
You can definitely hear it throughout the whole room.
Yeah. So my recommendation would be then, if you want a promenade view room, but you're worried about the noise, ask your travel agent, wink wink, to take a look at the deck map with you and try to figure out where the performance bridge is. But my recommendation would then be to go up to the highest deck. So on this ship is deck 8 here. And it's kind of cool because those rooms actually tilt down and point down towards, like where 6 and 7 is just flush, 8 actually kind of tilts down and points like that. I would do that and try to go as far away from the central area, the performance bridge, as possible.
And if you want further information about that, we're gonna try to give like little updates in our daily vlogs, because we're gonna get more information. We're gonna see more kinds of noises as we keep going in our sailing. So if you want more information of how this particular topic is going throughout our cruise, check out our daily vlogs and you can see that stuff there.
Everything will be linked in our Independence of the Seas playlist.
Yes.
As this video will be too. For one last thing, we've mentioned the noise. Why don't we check the lights? How good does the light block out with these curtains? We back.
It's dark.
Yes, it is dark. So all the lights are off, but you can see it's still pretty bright in here. Now we haven't closed the curtains yet, so don't worry. But just to give you an idea, it's daytime right now, but that doesn't really matter because we're inside.
Right.
So I don't think there's any kind of natural skylight or atrium. No, it's a false one, a fake one, a phony. So now we'll close the curtains. Well, that'll about tell you right there.
It's pretty darn dark.
I can't see anything.
No light was coming through. So,
yeah, the curtain's doing nothing for the sound.
So if you're light sensitive, I think you would be okay in here. If you're sound sensitive, I think it would maybe be difficult.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up our room tour with our friends Jen and Barry. Back behind us there. Milkshakes. Moo.
Or we could get a smoothie.
A caramel macchiato. But hopefully you've enjoyed this room tour here on Independence of the Seas. Again, this is a promenade view interior. This is technically still considered an interior room, but of course with the view of the promenade, and again only sleeps 2. But it's nice to have the view. Noise, maybe a consideration.
But I think has a workaround.
Yeah.
Just if you get a specific room.
And they won't be going into the wee hours of the morning.
No.
So I'm actually enjoying it right now. We get to listen to music.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't have
pleasant.
to go out there. So hopefully you've enjoyed this tour. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. We try to respond to those as quickly as we can. And if you're interested in coming aboard Independence of the Seas or any of other Royal Caribbean's fine ships, maybe staying in one of these promenade view rooms, of course we are travel agents. Our services are always complimentary. We love to help book that for you in any way we can. Please reach out via the travel agent information that can be found at the end of this video. So with that said, we're going to sign off for now. Be sure to check out the rest of the Independence of the Seas playlist so you can see what a fun week we have in this here promenade room.
Oh yeah.
But for now, it's Matt, Chelsea, Jen, Barry, signing off. Happy travels!
travels.
Moo.